Welcome back once again, race fans. It's the third race of our three-parter with the Roughneck Racing Series. It's ninth year broadcasting back again at Talladega this time. It's Luke in the booth, joined beside Kevin once again. And Kevin, we're back in these Gen 6s in this super speedway, and I am excited. I love these Gen 6s.
Yeah, super exciting stuff out here. And I was just listening into Wagner. He said top 8 are paying out here. We got about a 30-car grid.
James, turn Chris Carter.
And top 8 of them are going to pay. I think 28 cars actually, discluding us. But getting started on the grid here. How about Alex Hill on the pole with Kyler Wynn on his outside. Nathan Harper and Cody Nagel second row. Freddie Bassinez and Steve Sizemore. Kenny Reel and Hunter Hastings. Christopher Carter and Chase Mastretta. Sean Corbett and Nick Seipel, Quentin Steinbach and Malik Ray, Jared Haynes and Josh McCullough, Chris Ramsey and Justin Johnson, John Darnell and Daniel Falkingham, Stephen Miles and Dylan Jones, Trevor Asbernoff, Matt Lee, Axel Smith and Sterling Tice. And then I don't know who else is on the track, maybe Tucker McClendon, and then I think the rest is RC and broadcast.
We got a pretty good field out here for the final race of the afternoon, Kevin, and what better of a track and what better cars to be doing it in.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm super excited for this one. You know, getting used to the Gen 6s, we just raced with them earlier here at Daytona, so now it's your favorite tracks. Turn Talladega.
Oh, you know it, Kevin. Always one of my favorites out here, and I will say I'm a very big fan of these Gen 6s.
And we are going green here. Pace cars in. Ready to race for 40 more laps. Last 40 of the evening. This is the last race. Closing time. And here we go. Green, green, green. Alex Hill. Kyler Wynn on the front row.
Off we go out here. We see the third lines getting split already.
Yeah, that's really splitting up Kyler Wynn very early in this one. Not much help, and really gonna run him into the guy behind him because ran out of speed. But that inside line, Nathan Harper pushing around.
Oh, we see
Alex
one high
Hill.
up into the wall back there. Sorry to cut you off, Kevin, but I see the 75 back there of Nick Seipel hard up into the wall, losing speed very fast. He's back into 24th now. But Alex Hill leading this thing, being pushed by Nathan Harper.
Hill and Harper up front. How about Freddie Bassinez in the Busch car?
Enjoying one of those right now myself, Kevin. I can't lie to you. Apple variant to be specific.
I can't get to you, bro. I literally can't.
But Kenny Reel, the guy behind him, appears to be having some issues getting close to him to get the pushes.
A lot of that single file racing so far that we saw in the first race. This time it's the inside line that's dominating, as there really isn't an outside line.
No, not yet. And see, pretty much single file all the way through out there.
Yeah.
Nick, can you push me?
Just trying to all get up to speed out here and really get within that that kind of high speed where you don't lose the draft if you were to go to that high line initially. We see a couple guys up there forming that second line already.
Go, Corbett. You gotta push him.
I see Kyler Wynn over there linked up with Cody Nagels. They're making their way up on the outside line. And here comes the run on the outside line.
Yeah, finally getting some cars going. I mean, it was one car at one point, and we're up to about, you know, even lines after about that front four rows. But Alex Hill's still hanging on to this thing. Nathan Harper pushing him around, but Cody Nagels is on a mission.
Let me know what's in front of you. Can't see.
It's Cody.
48 of Alex Hill. Reads the number 9 for us, but number 48 on the track in the Gatorade scheme. He's on the outside line, getting the pushes from the number 3 of Nathan Harper. Going down the back stretch. They've transferred up to the high line now. A lot of guys dropping down to the low line.
Yeah, how about the 7 car of Chase Mastretta? Blinking a little bit. Oh no, inside of Cody Eagles as far as I know.
Oh my god.
Multiple guys. Oh, and this is a disaster.
Oh boy. Oh, there goes the 45.
Oh.
Sean Corbett's in the wall. And there's the caution.
Corbett gets the worst of that. Mastretta verbally upset despite being the one that was blinking.
Wi-Fi.
Cody talking about the McDonald's Wi-Fi that we're seeing out of Chase Mastretta.
Goodness.
Yeah, Chase, you blinked, and as soon as you blinked, I was going straight to you.
That was, I mean, you said it. You said it best, Kevin. A disaster waiting to happen. We saw it. We saw it building up there.
Nah, man, I just got a little loose.
Right when he started blinking, we knew something was gonna happen.
Net code for it?
We'll watch the overhead of Sean Corbett. We saw him get the worst. Oh boy. Oh no, and I think it was a
Kenny, I think
wait a minute, no, it didn't happen. It didn't happen because of Mastretta.
Never mind.
It was checkups because of it, but watch. The 89 just drives right up into the 45's bumper.
I mean, I still gotta, you know.
The fault is on the the blinking car.
Big old checkup because of it, and then 89 not getting the memo as much as the 45, and
I'll claim there was an angle on my shoulder.
A little arc of braking.
A hard hit.
89 of Trevor Asbernoth, maybe.
Hard hit for Corbett. Hits are coming in though.
Oh yeah, they are.
Just looking at internet. Internet's right now. Because I can do that now that I'm on iRacing.
You said what now?
I'm looking for Mastretta. Mastretta's currently not running one of the worst pings in the server. Freddie Bassin is running 183.
Oh hell yeah.
It's a little high, but the best internet in the server, to my knowledge, is Christopher Carter running 33.
Ah. Where do I sit, Kevin?
You sit. I'm sitting at 58. You're sitting at 66.
Okay. Not bad.
Not terrible.
Claim the,
Not
does
terrible
anybody
at all.
want to claim it one more time? Would anybody want to claim that? It will be reviewed after the race. Okay, will be reviewed after the race.
Another review after race incident, it sounds like.
Astronaut's going to be leading this thing. Playing on a little bit different strategy. As everyone else came into the pits, he opted to stay out and hang out with the pace car for a wee bit.
Pacing around out here, the lights are going to be coming off the pace car. We're going to start to file into that too wide situation.
Hell yeah.
Couple of the guys catching up out here. Gonna be going green on lap 8.
Gonna be going green this time by. Some cars catching back up. Some damage being repaired. Maybe for a couple of the guys. Some of the guys maybe topping up on fuel, coming out of the pits late. Super early into this one though, only lapped 7 of 40 when the first caution comes out.
Pace car is in, and we're going green. Trevor Asmanoff with the command. Hitting the Geico restart. And here we go.
Together, Grandpa.
Outside line, good jump with Alex Hill in pursuit. Freddie Bassinez pushing him around. Kyler Wynn behind him. Asmanoff and Cody Nagels on the bottom side. Got some speed. Big push from Trevor Asmanoff into Freddie Bassinez on the inside line. It seems like that outside line is really not only losing speed, but losing consistency as they are all wiggling around. Inside line has it together. Freddie Bassinez to the lead.
Yep, we get a moderator in the chat to ban this Cameron Stewart video. Done seeing these messages,
wrecking
and oh
hard.
my god!
Luke was looking at chat.
I was fucking with Stroop, and holy shit, I
the
glanced up and
second
they're
caution
wrecking.
flies.
I just don't understand.
What's going on,
And
Stroop?
it starts.
Me
It
neither.
starts
Yeah,
with
you ain't getting away with
Alex
that one,
Hill.
Stroop. You ain't getting away with that
Hell-
one, Stroop.
Alex Hill getting into Nathan Harper, getting into Cody, getting into Trevor. I mean, let's take a look at the overhead of the 48 car of Alex Hill, because that's where it really all started. Or the 9 car, I suppose.
You said what number?
Reed's 9, we see 48, but it's the right there, bottom right. Yeah,
Oh.
you found it. Watch the 48. Alex Hill. There you go.
Whoever's got an admin, just give me an EOL. I'm freaking broke.
Alex Hill pushes through Harper, who pushes through Nagels, and it all just, it's one big stack up. Asmanoff catches the shit into that one, and phew.
Unfortunately, they kind of stack up behind
I mean,
them.
I guess I'll take responsibility. I mean, I'm going to the back anyway. Just give me the O.
Copy that. Copy that. Thank you very much.
Well, look. It's come to my attention, I think I'm retarded, because I'm seeing Sean Hill now, and I've been calling him
Yeah,
Alex Hill this whole
catch up.
time.
There you go. Keep
He
catching up.
reads Alex
Yo,
Hill for
Ryan,
me
get
on the.
ready. Hit the road.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm sorry.
my
I was trying to
God.
hit the brake so I could get out of everyone's way.
And
Run.
holy shit,
Black
Trevor
car here.
Asmanoff flying through the pits.
Yeah,
I mean,
my bad, Sean.
absolutely
I was trying to
moving
get
through
to
the
you.
pits, and now
I was catching up. He was telling me to pass everybody.
Dusting to make his way into his pit stall. But everybody in the pits right now, apart from me and you, Kevin.
Nick, it's why we called you the human missile.
Who's winning between us?
Me, bitch.
Damn it.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy. And we're getting the word from upstairs. We gotta watch the John Darnell view. Go back and take a look here.
John Darnell. Ooh, finessing his way through that one. A little bit of break. I just saw a peek at it, so
Let's take a look.
excited to see the cockpit.
Woo! Oh yeah.
Spotter probably going off the chain, just screaming
Freaking
everything
the hell
at you.
out. Oh yeah.
Did someone take blame for that?
Good job staying
Yeah,
clean and getting around that.
It's just no one lifted, bro. That's the issue.
And boy, I gotta say, Kevin, I really enjoy these Gen 6s. These things are so much fun to watch.
Yeah,
And
and
a
you
lot of
know,
fun
we
to
only
run.
saw one wreck in the first race tonight that
No, I
was
thought
Gen
they got-
6s, and we're already at 2 here in the second
I
one.
think it was.
We say it every Friday night, you know, the later it gets, the less focus these guys get, and the more wrecks we see, which in turn is better for us.
Of course, Kevin. Always fun to bullshit and yell. You know
Yep.
us. As everyone's catching up here, the light's gonna come off the pace car, and they're gonna file into that 2 wide. And we're gonna be getting ready to go green out here. Once again, we'll be approaching the halfway point out here of this 40-lap race. Freddie Bassno is going to be up here in the front on the inside leading this thing in a nice-looking car, and Cody Nagel's up there on his high side.
Doing some texting and driving, as Freddie Vasquez, mind you.
Is he now? Oh, that's right. What is your prediction on the cautions out here tonight?
Well, I will say first of all, Lisa, we're reading Jared Haynes on the Haynes and P5. I don't know if there's relation to Carl Haynes, same person. Really, I have no idea. But let us know, Carl, if you're still in the chat. But as far as predictions go on cautions, was that your question or prediction on winner?
How many?
How many cautions? All right, I think we'll see 4. I think we'll
4?
see another one here shortly.
Same thing.
I think we'll get a good green run, and then we'll see one more late.
Yep, I was gonna say the same thing. 4, maybe 5 was gonna be my guess. I was thinking maybe we might get one there near the end, just maybe last couple laps. We always see one. I feel like there might be another one. Who knows? Either way.
Ooh, 12 cautions is the prediction by Lisa.
You never know. Anything can happen out here at Talladega, so we'll see. But we're getting ready to go green out here. It's going to be lap 13 of 40. 7 laps till that halfway point.
Simple, I'm fucking broke.
Pace car is in. Approaching the Geico restart, and here we go. We are green once again out here at Talladega.
They need a black clear. Not everyone got back to me.
I get a black clear. 75 and up here or something.
Freddie
17
Bassinez
getting split up there.
getting good pushes by the 7-car Chase Mastretta, who's got his internet figured out for the time being. Cody Nagel's working that outside line with Malik Ray. Side-by-side racing. Some of the best racing we've seen tonight is when both of these lines can get together. I know we've seen some huge runs. Speaking of which, Cody trying to clear, not going to have it as they go into the turns, and that inside line led by Freddie Bassinez gets the speed again. Outside line, though, on that backstretch is just dominating. Cody, Malik, Sterling Tice, Chris Ramsey, Kenny Reel, all of them putting in the work. Through the turns, Freddie and Chase Mastretta and Jared Haynes pull it back together, and we're 3 wide. Matt Lee splits it 3 wide.
Oh boy, here we go, Kevin.
He's going to get some drafts now that the 3 cars from the high side come down a little bit. It's going to transfer him into a good spot.
Sorry, Nick. Contact me.
As it stands, Cody Nagel's still leading this thing off right now. He's been staying up front there for a good majority of the race up here. You see a little bit of bumping going on that
Clear
back
enough.
wall back there on the backside.
Sorry, another half going in front of me.
Yeah, and they're splitting the 17 a good bit.
Oh, good. Come on, Tyler.
Sterling falls back to P13, but stays out of trouble. That one could have been a disaster. It's going to be Freddie Bassinez and Cody Nagels on the front row still. The 4 and the 6 car. Tyler Wynn trying to side draft what he can on that 3rd line to not lose positions.
"25 laps to go out here now, and we're about 5 laps to go till we hit that halfway point out here, and it's
Thank you.
it's really going to be interesting to see what these guys do out here as we start to approach the back half of
That
this
was
race.
already in plan. I was not going to take it. I was afraid I was going to dump you.
Cody up to the high side. Ready for a bump from Malik. He gets it. And they are moving through the tri-oval.
They're clear by 4.
Three wide towards the back.
As soon as I say
They're
that,
racing. 4 wide.
oh boy.
Ooh, very cleanly done though. No bumping, no pushing. Oh, and the 5
Whoa!
passing under the yellow.
Jared Haynes,
What a move.
what a move, making it below the...
Now I don't want to work the lead for some reason.
Boy, that was almost one of the most interesting transfers I've ever seen.
Steve, I'm just going to take it easy. I'm not going to push it.
How about Malik Ray finding his way to the inside line now, and he's in the lead. Getting pushed around by Chase Mastretta, a little bit wobbly there for a minute, but they have it sorted out. Malik comes up for the huge run on the back. Cody tries to split it. He goes low all the way back down.
Oh, we see bumping in the back.
We're
We're wrecking hard in the back.
Oh,
Kenny Reel gets clear of it. We see James Wagner involved, Freddie Bassinez. And oh
no.
boy.
Hey, Matt, my
There's your
screen froze
third.
right as I was coming up to you, so I yanked it left. I don't know if I hit you or not. If I did, my bad.
All right, cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I thought you were doing it to really go past me down there. I was like, what the fuck is this idiot doing?
Nope. That would be illegal. I couldn't see anything, so I just yanked it left. Did I
Yeah,
hit you,
and
or you good?
Nah, I stayed away from you.
Yeah, and we get it cleared up. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but Jared Haynes, a little bit of some technical problems, couldn't see anything, so he went left, and that's how he ended up below the yellow. Not trying to make a pass down there, just happened that way. But going back and looking at this wreck, seems like Freddie goes up a little bit, gets wobbly.
But then the
And then
incident with the
Wagner.
30, the incident with the 30 car and the 44 was completely unrelated too.
Yeah, that's interesting. It seems like everybody kind of just forgot what line they were holding and moved around a little bit, following each other, and it sandwiched the what was that, the 44? Yeah, the 44 of Hunter Hastings.
Yep, everyone trying to pick a line just ends up resulting in Wagner getting turned into Bassines and
Yeah, I'm gonna
those
take
two
that
going
one, Jeff.
loose down below to the inside.
Or is that Wagner? Who's in the 30? I don't.
That's Wagner.
Okay.
Right now we're watching Wagner right here.
Okay, I just got confused because it said he's race control for me. I didn't. I guess he could be both.
He said he had an app for it, which I've never
That's
heard
cool.
before, which is interesting. Yeah, I was going to say, that's really cool. I want to see how that works. Either way, that's our
Pits
third
are coming,
caution,
it's
and the
23
pits
to
are
go.
through. Yeah. Oh, man, yeah, and it seems like a little teammate-on-teammate incident there. Unfortunate.
Who said that?
Yeah, and if you're watching the stream and enjoying it, like and subscribe. I beg of you. Always helps us out.
Please, sweet, have mercy, do it.
I know a lot of our successes come from this Friday night series, so we are thankful for all of you guys coming by and watching on the very late hours of Friday.
Of course.
Paint crew staying late.
And I know
tonight,
me and you are very excited to run a couple races together tonight. Be a little ninth gear reuniting race for sure. So we got some exciting racing coming up ourselves after this. A good night of iRacing as always. And yeah, getting a little word there from Tyler. He says, yeah, there is a race control app that works for it. Pretty cool. Everyone taking their predictions for lap of next caution.
Is this being broadcasted?
Tell him, Kevin. Tell him.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Didn't hear you. Tell him again.
For the same guys, because they're like playing the truck race.
We're not playing the damn truck race.
What's
Tell
that
him,
mean?
Kevin.
Yep, ninth gear. Did you hear me that time?
Yep.
Is this thing fucking on?
She's on.
Yeah, he has a different link up for this race.
Tell him, Wagner.
It's gonna be about 19 to go though when we go green here, Luke, and it's gonna put us at exactly the halfway point, a little bit over it, and it's gonna be interesting.
Not under ninth gear, it's under something else.
No, it's under ninth gear. He's just got a different link up for it.
Oh, tempo.
Go to their YouTube channel. It's on there.
Damn right, word is spreading.
It's right beside the truck race.
It's spreading. We're up to 27 viewers, Luke. It's a good night to be
Friday
a race
night.
fan.
Yes, it is. It's a poppin' Friday night out here. What better track and what better cars to be doing it in, Kevin? This is always a fun one out here with the Roughneck Racing Series.
Way she goes, Lisa. Way she goes.
Yep. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she don't.
Cody and Alex on the front row. Sterling and Hunter to follow. How about this race for Cody Nagels? He's been up there all race, finding the runs and taking them. Able to get around some very dangerous wrecks so far.
Yeah, he's been able to find out what works up here and hanging up front up here, staying out of all the incidents that are going on behind him. So looking good for him right now as we're getting ready to go green. The lights are off the pace car. Pace car's
coming on in. You want this one, Luke?
Yeah, sure. Pace car's going in, and we're getting ready to go green out here. I'm calling we're going to have a decent green stretch out here. We haven't seen one in a little while, but I think we're going to have one here. Getting ready to go green out here. It's Alex Hill with the command, Cody Nichols on his outside. Hitting the Geico restart. Flags waving, and we are green out here once again.
Yeah, green flag is out. They can race it out from this point. Fuel's no longer an issue. Alex Hill hops up in front of Cody, opening the door to the bottom line, led by Hunter Hastings. But we know how this second line's been on the backstretch.
And here they go. Oh my, look at that speed. They are clear by plenty, but a number drops.
Matt Lee goes down, Stephen Miles. The leaders now, Alex Hill and Cody Nichols. Ooh, a big shot for Kyler Wynn up on the high side.
Oh, the straight, you fucking retard!
Jason Estrada seems happy.
That's the way she goes, Freddie, unfortunately.
Hey, the way I see it, if your sponsor takes you out, then your sponsor can't be mad if you don't perform.
So yeah, you got a point there. Got a point there.
Can't really lose in a situation like that.
I suppose not.
Single file through 3.5 right now, but that second line is hanging on to any speed they can find. Cody's going to go up. They're going to have some speed now going into turns.
Cody Nagel with the transfer on the inside line now.
Check.
We're hearing a lot of checking going on up here. But
Lee wide, Hunter Hastings losing speed quickly. That middle line has been stranded as Stephen Miles and company shoot around the outside.
Everyone's starting to get ready to make their moves out here. We got 17 laps to go.
Oh,
Cody getting a little squirrely.
Around.
Oh, boy.
Big check up on that inside line, and here comes the clears. Clear by 3. Clear by 4.
4 wide across the straightaway.
Jared Haynes makes it.
Briefly, for a moment there, 4 wide back there.
Yeah, the backpack's racing
And
hard.
there it
the front
is.
pack's clearing out.
They settle it back down to 3
Everyone's trying
wide.
to migrate to that top line. That's where the speed seems to be right now.
Everyone sees it. Everyone's trying to join it. Stephen Miles now. In the 24 car.
Yeah, Stephen Miles found it. Kyler Wynn found it. Axel Smith found it.
They found it and they ran with it. They're still clear by 3, almost 4.
But that inside line's hanging on. I mean, for as slow as we're acting like they are, they're not doing that bad. The drops happen now, and they have the lead. I mean, just like that, Luke. The blink of an eye, that inside line can be back. Kyler Wynn hanging on to the lead on this thing on the outside line. Cody Nichols on the inside line. Some transfers have been made.
Look at the inside line, though, going into the
pusher.
turn. They're moving.
Yeah, through the turns, this inside line has been unbeat. But on that straightaway, the inside line's going to have to find some sort of way to keep up because it seems like, as we're seeing from Kyler Wynn right now, they just take off. Oh, pushing it 3 wide as Malik Ray. That's going to work. But lose a lot of speed on the inside line as they kind of got stuffed up. The drops happen. Kyler Wynn goes low. Jared Haynes. Alex Hill. Kyler goes back up in front of Stephen Miles.
75, you saw it's going down, dude.
3 wide up here near the front, Kevin. That third line's really starting to gain some momentum, being led by the 97. As soon as I say that, he gets squirrely, and they're turning to the wall.
97, hard into the wall. And we're still green out here.
That's Axel Smith.
Axel Smith. Wrecks hard, but the caution does not fly, and Kyler Wynn is going to be your race leader right now, with Stephen Miles pushing him around. Still 3 wide.
Back up to me.
See the 48 Gatorade car going for the split there on the inside.
How's that not a caution?
Where is the caution?
A lot of guys questioning where the caution is at. Ooh.
Where?
Getting loose a little is Alex Hill. Oh, a good push into Stephen Miles, though. Good on him for being able to take it because, oh, here we go.
Still bumping
Stephen
around.
Miles.
Here we go again.
Oh!
Wow, you got away from 4 of them.
And with 13 to go, Luke, the huge one happens.
Oh my god.
Trash man.
Jesus.
Luke, I gotta say, I bound my keyboard and my mouse to iRacing, and it shines so bright yellow when these cautions fly, my whole room gets lit up. Pretty cool.
Hilarious. You see Kyler Wynn literally driving sideways right now. Look at him.
Doing a little crab walk.
Chassis is definitely,
Well, instead of watching Kyler Wynn
yeah, maybe we should go back and
crawl
watch
around,
the big
let's see
one,
what
huh?
happened.
Goodness, I gotta scroll up past all of the incidents. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Let's go to the blimp and just break it down here, because we know this is gonna just be a mess.
It all started at the front.
Yeah, maybe Chopper. I like this better.
Alex Hill in second place right now, pushing around Stephen Miles. And then they just get off-centered. Miles goes high. Alex Hill goes with them to try to continue the push. And then they get unlinked there, and the rest is history.
That gap got closed the second he passed him, and it caused the rest of the guys to come back down. 44 gets into the 11. 24 hooks the 64 coming back there. Is that the 84 coming back down? 84. Oh,
there it
boy.
is.
There it is. You know what? Looks like Dylan got a pretty good view of this.
Does anybody want to claim that one?
Go ahead and see what he got from it.
I claim it.
Claim that one, okay.
Riding the third line. I mean, in a situation like this, you're shitting bricks, I'll be honest.
Said they were going to claim it?
It was me.
Thank you, Steven.
Man, and a good transfer for Dylan C. Jones.
No hard feelings.
That cycles him all the way up to 7th place. Jeez, what a wreck. I mean, that... I'm seeing about half the field in the pits right now from about P16 back.
And definitely the big one out here to bring out the 4th caution. But some of the guys towards the very, very front able to avoid it. I mean, obviously not the leader and the second place guy, but Cody Nagels, who's led a lot of laps out here, been up front, got some TV time. He continues to dominate, sitting in first. Nick Seipel, good transfer for him. Sterling Tice, who's been up there a lot. Matt Lee, and then the 26 car McCullough is going to be your top 5.
Definitely a strong top 5 out here.
taking top.
Here, Cody electing to take the high side here off the start. Remember, Kevin, I did predict 4 or 5 cautions, so could still get to 5.
All right, fellas, give me 7 more yellows. Is all I need.
Falkingham requesting 7 more. Requesting 7 more yellows.
Daniel Falkingham not ready to go to bed. He wants to race more.
No, I don't think,
That he does.
7's a little out of range there, but
You can't hate on him for
If you
wanting to
don't
race,
believe.
though. That's what I'm wanting to do right now, I'll be honest.
do it for the lobsters.
You have to believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe in him.
No, it's lobster.
Gonna be 9 to go when we go green, though. They're stacked back up and ready to race. And this is a very different looking top 10 than what we saw about 4 laps ago, Luke.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin, and it definitely shakes things up out here. We've seen a lot of hard racing out here all night tonight between the 3 different series
Miles,
we've done
you
out
can
here
go ahead
tonight.
and
A
start
lot
in
of
front of me.
familiar faces across the 3 different races.
Is that
In my
allowed?
opinion, it
Like,
all
would
kind
I
of boils
keep
down to
down
this
if
one. I
did
mean,
it?
I think the anticipation kind of boils down to this out here. We got 10 laps to go out here. It's going to be 9 when we cross the start-finish out here. Pace car is making its way in, and I'm excited to see how this thing unfolds.
You're on the restart.
Right after the huge one out here, we are going green out here. The survivors are making their final runs off the Geico restart. We are green out here once again.
Yeah, Cody opting to start out on that top line. He's seen the speed that they get on the backstretch. And he's going to get pushed around by the 04 of Matt Lee, and they're going to both clear. And then head
75
straight
jumps up
back
there,
single
too.
file on that high line.
Yeah, Nick Seipel joins them there behind the 04.
Up.
A lot of guys wanting to come up high here, it seems. They know where that speed is.
Speed damage time.
No,
But
good
here
try.
they all come, dropping down now.
Perfect, I didn't want to do that. I just couldn't back out in time.
They all form back up there to that high line. Three wide up there near the back. Single file all the way up near the front. Cody Nagel's still leading this thing. Matt Lee behind him and Nick Seipel. Hell yeah, Jeff. That's what I'm talking
The
about,
heart of
Jeff.
racing, ladies and gentlemen.
Here comes the bottom.
Unfortunately, the best you're going to get around here is a blown tire, so,
It sure seems that way.
7 to go, though, and they're not racing as hard as we've seen, but that inside line is creeping their way up with a lot of momentum, and I'd imagine once they get to the front, we're going to see that hard racing once again.
Yeah, I don't know what you meant by as soon as they get there, Kevin. They are here, and they're making the pass already as soon as we speak.
Yeah, it's just a huge speed difference once they once they catch their rhythm.
Sure is.
And Steve Sizemore all the way to the front.
I can't push you if you're leaving.
Cody Nagels, though, hanging on to it. Known damage for Malik Reyes. He's fallen back quick.
Oh,
Ooh.
a little below the apron there is Sizemore.
Oh,
And a big checkup behind him. A lot of guys going below the apron. Ooh, Steinbach getting a little loose. Holds it together. Everyone's scrambling to get around it and keep their speed, but everyone holds it together. And oh boy, that was dangerous there for a minute, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, it's a clincher every single time. We see these guys fanning out. We see lines just not being held because guys are trying to avoid stuff, and that's what can cause the wreck itself. But this time we got lucky, and we're still green out here with 5 to go. They got scared straight a little bit, though, Luke, because they are no longer racing each other. It is single file all the way through.
Oh, yeah, they know something happened up there, and we'll go and pull up the map track up there on the top. See, they're a bit fanned out, but nothing too crazy. They're all still in that main pack. They're just wanting to try to keep as much distance between them and the guys that might have lost some speed behind them as they can and shorten that.
Yeah, the 11 car parading around about 25 seconds back with some apparent damage. 32 seconds back now.
Four laps to go out here. Cody Nagel's still leading this thing. Matt Lee and Nick Seipel behind him. Oh my god, and we're wrecking behind.
Ooh.
And there it is, the 5th caution.
Caution
Steve Sizemore involved with Sterling Thies.
Not a huge one towards the back. 2 cars involved, which is going to take us to our one and only green-white checker of the night. Because I'm going back and looking. See what happened there.
I'll let pace car back.
Anybody want to take a claim on that one?
Pace car in 3.
Yeah, to me, it almost...
Don, you had a great run right there. I could just get down there with
It almost looked like the 17 just kind of put it where it didn't belong. I mean, we see... I don't know, that's a tough one because the gap was there very momentarily, but... Steve Sizemore closes it back up too late, and both of them's race is over.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, mind your own business, old man.
Who are you talking to? What's your number?
Hey, Sean, can I get your number?
I don't know who you are. I don't give my shit out to strangers.
Black Claire. So you're saying there's a change?
Stranger danger.
Some stranger danger there from Sean Corbett.
You had your chance. When
Great
you could have
lesson,
went with
everybody.
me earlier, like lap 5, we could have went up top. You decided to wait for your real friends.
Bro, I'm a lonely man right now. Well, no, not very lonely. I got one guy in Discord with me.
Cody, you know damn well if I get around you, I'm helping you.
That's what.
Does anybody want to take a claim on that last accident before it's closed out?
Well, Cody Nagels has a price on his head set by Chris Carter, it sounds
Fuck
like.
you, Phil.
Sure sounds that way, Kevin. And
Review board's gonna be up late tonight.
I think that's a pretty fair assumption, Kevin. I think the review team's going to be up pretty late this evening reviewing some of these incidents.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
But now that brings us to probably one of the most exciting parts of the afternoon out here, Kevin. It's the final race of the afternoon. We got a green-white checkered, nothing more after. It's going to be a wild one. They're going to be racing. It's going to be a tough finish out here, I think.
Yeah, and as they pace one more time around, it's going to be Cody on the restart. Top 10 is going to be Cody, Matt Lee, Nick Seipel, Alex Hill, Dylan Jones,
Corbett.
Jared Haynes, McCullough, Rio, Corbett, and Johnston.
That's what they call me sometimes.
Daryl says hello.
I don't know who that is.
All right, guys, we are running it out. Good luck.
And there's the word that this thing will be ran out.
Sean, I apologize if I wreck you.
Awesome.
This will be our last time pacing around. Light is out on the pace car. Last time of the night. We're set on 5 cautions. I said 4. We saw some 8s. We saw some 12s.
Josh. Yo, what's
Well,
up?
Luke, you can only pick one. Dumbass.
I was muted on stream, so it sounded like you were talking to nobody, dumbass.
Well. I think I'll also switch to 5 then on my prediction if we're allowing changes.
Come on, tighten it up. Let's go, Ramsey.
Whatever. Not worth the fucking breath as the pace car is going to be making its way in here. For the final time this afternoon of the triple header Roughneck Racing Series. Cody Nagels with the command.
Here we go, 2 to go, no matter what. Across the restart zone, Cody Nagels, green, green, green. Here they go.
Cody going right up to that high side. He knows where the speed's
doesn't
at.
waste a second.
As soon as he hears the word clear, he is up there. And I imagine we're going to see some pretty tough racing out here, Kevin, as that third line's already being peaked at a little bit back there.
And that inside line, we know how they are through the turns, so this turn 3 and 4 right here is going to be super important for the guys that are hanging out down there. But right now, it seems like Cody Nagels has things under control on the high side. But here they come. Right when I say that, the speed is fast.
Always see wrecking like shit in the backfield, but it don't matter.
Don't even matter.
Don't fucking matter. White flag, white flag, white flag. One more to go.
Don't side draft each other, you fucking idiot.
They're bitching in the
Nice
chat.
on the inside. Nagels on the top. It's a side-by-side race.
Oh,
through
boy.
turns 1 and 2.
3 wide, a few rows back, 43 sideways!
Some hard wrecking on the top side.
Holds it together, slides back onto the track, and he's right back off.
Hey, let's not kill each other up here.
They're bumping around again. They're wrecking again behind them.
Here comes a big run for Nick
Do or
Seipel and
die,
Dylan
yeah,
Jones on
this
the
kind of
inside.
racing.
Cody
Oh,
Nails
boy.
trying to side draft as much as he can, find as much speed as he can to finish this race in the lead.
Checkered flags out. Here we come. It comes late. The moves are being made.
To the line, Cody Nails has the edge by quite a bit.
Matt Lee pushing through his
Nobody-
bumper.
Nobody
Cody's
to
gonna win
contest. Cody Nails is gonna win it.
Matt Lee giving him the pushes all the way to the finish line.
Good
And
finish.
what a finish by those top 3. Cody Nagels, Matt Lee, and Alex Hill.
Wow.
Well, they saved it all right there for the end, Kevin. We saw wrecks happening in the back on the last lap. We saw the moves being made there on the tri-oval. I mean, overall, what an exciting afternoon out here.
Top 3 to the interview room, please. Thank you.
Of course, from a broadcaster's point of view, that was pretty much everything you could ask for at once. Yeah, pretty awesome. As Cody Nagel is going to make his way around and see Matt. I think is that Alex Hill or is that Matt Lee back there getting a little? I think that might be. I don't know who it is. Cody burning it down with a lot of the other fellas out there. A great win out there for Cody Nagels as the unofficial results roll through.
Yeah, first interview I'm going to get in is going to be your race winner, Cody Nagels. I want to talk to him about how that one went down because that was a crazy race.
Yeah, he's still whipping out those shitties, but bring him on in, Kevin.
Hey, Cody, you guys in the booth, you got a copy?
Oh,
Yeah.
there goes the
Hey,
motor.
man, what a race. I mean, all the way from the start to the finish, you were up there towards the front. We saw a lot of incidents towards the front, and you were able to avoid them for the most part. It seemed like you were holding that inside line a lot more than some of the other guys were throughout some of the race. You want to talk us through where the runs felt to be and how you were able to stay up towards the front?
I mean, the runs were definitely. It felt like the middle was the place to be, unless someone would grab your right rear. I kind of ran bottom some of the race because I didn't care to give up a little track position just to stay in a spot that was safe where I could kind of stay out of the wrecks. But when it came late, I really just needed to run wall, protect my right rear, and if the bottom got a run, which they did, I just needed to stay heavy on the side draft, pull them back, and try to run the rest of the way in without wrecking.
1 through what?
Absolutely. And there on the last lap, you were able to hold off Nick and Dylan
Top 8.
very well. I think Matt was even able to
Okay,
get into that second position there at the end. So congratulations on getting the win out here in great fashion in the Gen 6s. And you'd like to shout out before we get you out of here?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for broadcasting, Dougie for putting on the race, Wagner's Welding for always being on the hood, sponsoring me, everything he does, RNR. If you guys are watching and want to race, definitely hit up James Wagner for that. Nightmare Esports, want to thank all my buddies at Jack Shack. Just didn't run with them tonight, but I still like to try to stay on good terms with them and try to communicate and help them when I can. And then I ran tonight with Matt Lee, so big shout out to him and big shout out to Alex. As always, we didn't run together tonight, but he's another one I have good chemistry with.
Absolutely. We appreciate you, Cody, and congratulations.
Thank you.
That was Cody Nagels getting the win out here in great fashion. I mean, we saw him up there all night trying out the bottom line. Like he said, it was a little bit of a safer option. And then when it mattered, he went up to that second line and held it with his life, getting the win. Next, I want to talk to your runner-up finisher, Matt Lee, who was able to push him to the win on that second line. Hey, Matt, guys in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hey, man, that was a great finish to a great race. We saw a decent amount of incidents out there and some unhappy drivers in the chat, but from our perspective, it was a great race. I want to talk to you about that last restart. You were able to push Cody to a win there on the second line, which seemed to have the runs all night. You want to talk us through how it felt?
Yeah, I mean, biggest thing was just, I knew I had to push behind from Alex, and not running through Cody there when I was getting back to him. You know what I mean? Because I had to separate off him a little bit there a couple times and got back to Alex to drag us forward. And biggest thing is just not to turn him. Like I had to drag quite a bit of brake when Alex would get to me and push me forward. So, uh, we did something right there. Been a while
Yeah.
since I've run this car and been able to push like that. So that's fun.
Yeah, and I mean, on that 2-lap stretch there at the end, it looked like it was going to be, nose to nose with Cody and Nick there between the two lines. And then there at the tri-oval, you guys were able to get yourself some separation, and you were even able to slip into the second place spot. You want to talk us through how you guys were able to get such a dominant run there, on the last lap?
Yeah, we just had to get down on the side there off of 4. I got pushed up the track a little bit, through the middle of 3 and 4, I believe. And, so that took the side draft off them. So they get a little bit of a run back till we got down to them going into the tri-oval. And, once we slammed the air on them, they fell back pretty quick, and the 3 of us just drove off together. Kind of figured that what would happen. This car, even the next gen car here at Talladega, you know what I mean? You get a pretty good run off of 4. You can
Yeah,
really kill that bottom line.
absolutely. A great race for you. Great race for Cody. Able to get up into second place and get you some money headed into the weekend. So congratulations on that. Anyone like to shout out before we get you out of here?
Yeah, just Cody. Been a while since we've run together. Alex, same for him. Helped me and Cody there definitely get the win. I mean, he could have grabbed our right rear at any time, but he didn't. So shout out to him. You guys putting this on. Uh, Wagner's for doing what they do. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Absolutely. We appreciate it and congratulations, Matthew.
Appreciate it, brother.
That was Matthew Lee getting second place out here. Good finish for him on that high line. And the third place finisher, Alex Hill, was also on that high side. I just didn't even realize that finishing that Nick and Dylan didn't get into the top 3 there. So a huge run for that top line. Let's see how the third place finisher was able to manage that. Hey, Alex, guys in the booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Hey, man, just looking back, I didn't even realize that you were able to get into that third position. I thought that inside line at least got one of the podium spots, but I was wrong. You guys were able to get a lot of momentum there on the last lap and push 1, 2, 3 on that second line to the podium spots. You want to talk us through how that one felt?
Oh yeah, it felt good, man. These cars, dude, these things are a blast. I know these things were a blast to watch up in the booth there, and the decision to stick with the top there because I felt if I went low, I was gonna get left out by Seipel and Jones. But yeah, I just stuck top the entire way, and it worked out in our hands, and we got a P3.
Absolutely, that huge run there at the end. And I mean, it seemed like all night we were seeing those huge runs, and with that came a lot of huge incidents. How were you able to? I know you weren't able to avoid every incident completely, but how were you able to keep your car in good enough shape to get it done at the end?
I mean, if I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, I had 3 minutes of optional, and I only took about a minute of it, so I still had 2 minutes of optional going across the checkered flag there. So, I mean,
Yeah, I
you
was
can
curious
apparently
about
you
that.
can, yeah, apparently you can still push in these things, and you can still be up front even if you have a lot of damage. So, I mean, that's always good.
They still got the job done.
Absolutely. Yeah, huge speed coming out of these Gen 6s. Well, congratulations on getting the podium finish out here and getting some extra cash to head into the weekend with. Anyone like to shout out before we get you out of here?
Yeah, big shout out to you guys for broadcasting this thing. Shout out Jack Shack, and thank you for James for putting this on.
Absolutely. We appreciate it and congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
That was Alex Hill getting the third place finish here, making a run there at the end from the back to the front. Good finish for him. Good finish for all 3 of the guys we just talked to. Luke, what'd you think of the Gen 6s tonight?
Oh, Kevin, I always love these Gen 6s. I'm always excited to see them, and I'm very excited to run them. I'm hoping we get them here maybe in the ARCA series or something here soon that we can run these things in, because boy, are they fun. But overall, just an absolute fun night out here with the Roughneck Racing Series. Kevin, what'd you think?
I had a blast. Usually, the second race has been my favorite. I like the intermediates, but I'm not gonna lie. I think I like this race more than I like Kansas tonight.
Yeah, I'll have to agree. Always a big fan of these Gen 6s, like I said. And, Talladega is my favorite track, so. Hard for me to
Yeah, but
definitely hard for me to pick.
regardless, all three of the races were a blast, and we appreciate everyone that came by and watched. Looking at the schedule, we just closed out with CMS, so this Sunday we're open. To my knowledge, I don't know what else we have going on, but it looks like we're gonna be doing a lot more racing than broadcasting the next few days, Luke. I know
Oh
that's
yeah.
gonna excite you.
Oh, of course, Kevin. I believe it'll also excite you quite a bit. So.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah, we'll see. But as always, a big thank you to all the guys for putting this on. James Wagner, all the other guys running RC, stuff like that. All the guys that do all the work behind the scenes to get this thing running and allowing these guys to come out here and race. Big thanks to the drivers for putting on a show for us as per usual. And big thanks to all the viewers coming out here. Again, if you're new out here, like and subscribe. And we'll see you all in the next one. Good night, race fans.
Peace.